how she controls him, and how I believe the relationship between them is over. This is what we want to talk to you about, and I'm gonna be actually showing you some video clips, so stay tuned. If you're not subscribed, because most of my viewers are not subscribed, if you're one of them, consider to subscribe. Let's take a look at this video footage first. She is here trying to control him. You have seen these videos many times. Let's play this one more time. And again, as you can see, the couple, wherever they go, Meghan would always make sure that he is on the leash. Grabbing, I should say, his shoulder by her hand is a sign of disrespect. If you really think about this, you are in front of a lot of people and you are trying to tell me that, hey, I am your boss. This is not something really nice. But Meghan, because she is a narcissist and she controls Harry all the time, this is what she does. And this is another example of that in a different event. Take a look. The hand position here. Let's take a look at some other video clips, because this gets even more interesting. Now you have Meghan and Harry here, again handling Harry, and this is nothing new. Handling Harry is something very common, as you can see here too. Look at the hand position again. Look at the eyes, controlling eyes, that's what I call it. Meghan is looking directly in Harry's eyes, telling him, hey, you are on my leash. Actually, two things. Number one is Meghan, Duchess of Sausages, the outfit that she's wearing in this video, in this event, it is completely disastrous. It did not fit well, but would that prevent her from stealing the show? She knew it, because the moment you walk into a room and you know people are not appreciating your dress, would that prevent Meghan Markle from seeking more attention? Absolutely not. So you see, first of all, her dress is not appropriate for the occasion. I think it was for the Veterans Day back in November 2021. That's when this video was taken. But let's take a look at the look again, controlling her husband, controlling this little boy every single step of the way. You see this behavior, this pattern, this way all the time. This is what happens during the walkabout of the Queen's funeral, and you can see that at one point she decided to leave Harry and go close to William, and just to feel the vibe. And this is what I believe was happening. She was trying to tell the whole world that, hey, look at me and William, we are same, I'm more powerful than him. Like, it was for a moment comparing to her. For Meghan, it was comparing the brand, the Sussex Squad versus the firm. She went too close to William. Don't think she was not aware of that. She knew exactly what she was doing. But you can understand from her behavior, past behavior, she was doing it intentionally in order to come close to William, perhaps to scare him, who knows. And then she would again pull Harry and tell him how to behave. Let's take a look. She is telling him again in front of the camera, in front of so many people, that I'm your boss, come over here, move over here, don't go anywhere. I want you to be in this position. I want you to be in this spot. I want you to be there. I want you to be there. Point here is that she's all the time controlling Harry. Now let's take a look a little bit more. See, she is going close to William intentionally for a reason. And then because she was like, yeah, I'm done, and William is not giving me any attention, I better pull his brother in and make him stand with him. In this picture, you can clearly see that Harry, the husband, the baby, was engaged in conversation, a serious conversation to me looks like, with this guy, this other guy, right? And then all of a sudden you see his wife, or I should say his husband, came over and again touching him with her hand and telling him that I need you to be there, not here. Even though he was talking to this person, is very rude. If you think about this, it is very rude to stop somebody if they are in the middle of a conversation with somebody else, especially if you're marrying a prince. I mean, you don't just do that. Nobody does that. Forget about prince. Nobody does that. But she is a narcissist. She wants attention. She wants to control every situation. Let's take a look a little bit more. And now Harry's like, yeah, I have to go. Oh, look at Harry's facial expression. Okay, he was like, yeah, I'm so sorry, mommy, I wasn't aware that I'm taking too much time here, I'm so sorry. And then he was like, look at the facial expression of Harry. He was like, like this is what he does all the time, right? And he realized all of a sudden, oh, my mom is not happy with me, so I better go there, leave you guys, sorry, but I can't help. This is the facial expression we see Harry, and this is very very weak, a sign of weakness from a man, from a woman, even like for anybody for that matter. You do not just leave the conversation just because somebody's asking you to move over or to come over to a different conversation. It is just unbelievable. Like, and look at the facial expression of Duchess of Sausages. She was like, yeah, I have him. Yeah, don't worry about this. I have him. Look at the facial expression here. Okay. She was like, I told this guy to behave, but he is not behaving. This is exactly what she is thinking from body language perspective. And this is insane, guys. This is, look. Oh, I mean, I would never ever allow anybody to do that with me. Forget about like wife, husband, doesn't matter. Now here is a video where this person, okay, he's gonna shake hands with Harry, right? And probably he knows him from before. But look at Duchess of Sausages. She is not letting the hand go of Harry, of her husband. Look, she is pulling him. She is pulling him. Like, this is so awkward. Think about this. Hand, right hand, left hand, both are out. Is this a sign of a person who is comfortable? No, not at all. He doesn't know what he is doing. He doesn't know what he's doing. Now, and at the same time, his wife or his husband would not let him go. Okay, she was like, yeah, you have to hold hand with me, and period. Now, take a look one more time. This is a behavior of a narcissist who is trying to be in control all the time. Even if you want to meet somebody else, she wants all the attention. Still, she would not lose control of the situation that she is thinking in her head. But this is unfortunate. This is a person who is married to a woman, to a man who is disrespecting him in every step of the way. Now here is another video where you see she is coming, she's blocking, she's cutting through Harry, and she is trying to be the center of the attention. Look, Harry was like, come over, and then she was like, yeah, I'm gonna go in front of you. Now here is a very good example of a lap dog. Okay, the master, the owner, is telling the lap dog, hey, come down and sit with me. It is time for you to sit down. Don't stand up, because I'm sitting, then it should not be appropriate for you to not to follow my order. If I'm sitting, you have to sit. If I'm standing up, you have to stand up. If I'm eating, you should be eating. Now why are you standing? I'm sitting. Don't you see it? This is exactly what she is trying to accomplish here. This is insane. This is insane, guys. You do not pull your partner like this and tell him, sit down. No, this is time for you to sit down. This is crazy. And now here, as you can see, she's not feeling comfortable because the camera is not on her. Rather, the camera was on Prince Harry, because this is what we have seen. So she was like, yeah, I don't feel comfortable. I mean, the camera is not on me. Nobody's seeing me. Move away. So awkward. And again, take a look at this. Why are you moving away? Now here is another conversation where you see the husband is, when I say husband, I mean Meghan. She's cutting him again. She wants to be again rubbing on his shoulder, telling him that you are under my leash, don't do anything silly, stupid, I'm gonna punish you. So she is cutting him again, going in front of him, doesn't really have any care, no regard for her husband. This is a behavior she repeated all the time, over and over and over again, guys. Touching on the shoulder, it's not appropriate, especially when you are in front of other people. You are exerting your dominance over other person, and you should not be doing it. Look, this one, like she was like, yeah, let me go first. Let me go first. Stop. Controlling every step of the way. And then you have another video here. Doing exactly the same thing. Let me go first. She's coming first. Can you believe this? Like, she is treating him as a person who doesn't really matter, even though he should be at the front, because he is the one who they invited, I'm sure, Prince Harry. After all, he's from British royal family. But look how Meghan is treating Harry in this video. She is like, go behind me, because I am the center of the focus of the attention. Look. No care, no regard for her husband. And the husband, behind her is like not looking so happy. He was like, yeah, my mommy, whatever she does, I'll follow her. I don't care. I think it's all okay. And now here, is a very good example of somebody again trying to show her control over this person. So Harry will be grabbing a pen, and he'll be like, yeah, let me go first because I'm the prince after all. I realized eventually. And she was not happy. Like, look at her, look at the wife. Why you took so long? Like, let me do it first. You should have asked me first why you are doing it first and then taking so long. This is a narcissist at its best. Now, this is obviously, we all have seen this at the UN last year. I believe it took place in June, July, August last year. Look at the controlling behavior. It continues. And this guy was so miserable. So miserable, like you have no idea how frustrated, how upset this guy is. He was giving a speech. You need to cheer him on. Rather, he was being very, very nervous with her behavior. And this is continuing on. Now, this is why I want to talk to you guys about. This is the final video. So here, again, look at the hand position. He was trying to reach out to her for some reason. Maybe he was trying to kiss her. But then at the same time, she was like, no, stop, stop. But because she knows she was on the camera, in front of the camera, she could not be rude with her facial expression. So she smiled, but at the same time, she was like, no, don't come, don't come. I told you, don't, behave. You stupid person. You duke of doofuses. Now, I want to play this another video when we talk about intimacy and kiss and whatnot. Let's take a look at this one. This is from way before when they had this honeymoon phase going on and they were married that time. Look at this. Now that's what Harry wanted when he was watching this game. Here, this is exactly what he wanted. Obviously, he did not get. Now, let's take a look at the second one. Again, this is another example of a person who is getting something. Look, he wanted a kiss, he got it. But that was the time when she was grooming him to believe everything she would say in the future. This is how she was grooming him, letting him kiss her, letting him do a lot of things and get away with. But narcissists, after they groom you, they make sure they are, once you're under their control, as I mentioned in my narcissist video where I said there are 4 relationship stages of a narcissist. I mentioned this very, very clearly, that they will first groom you and then they will cut you off from your family members, then they will control you, and the vicious cycle will go on and on and on. And this is exactly what we have seen from these videos up until what we have seen the last time they appeared. It will continue on, guys, for the rest of eternity. Harry is trapped. He is in big trouble. He needs to really leave Meghan as soon as possible. Thank you guys for watching.